She left me terrified and alone at 8, no calls, no letters. 22 years of silence, then she appeared at my dad's funeral demanding half the fortune he built for me. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. My mother arrives at my father's funeral accompanied by 4 children, insisting she deserves a portion of my inheritance. You walked out on me when I was 8, you get nothing. I'm Rachel and I'm 29 years old. My father suffered a sudden heart attack at his workplace just 5 days earlier. That's exactly how it happened, no other cause. In one instant, he was alive and negotiating a construction project. In the next, he wasn't. The paramedics noted it was fast. That's meant to ease the pain, I suppose, but it doesn't help. I managed every detail alone: the funeral director, the arrangements of flowers, the memorial service, and the cemetery plot. Dad had built substantial wealth, so I could make it dignified. His business partners attended, men he'd worked with for years developing residential properties throughout the city. Friends from his golf group came as well. Even crew members from his job sites showed up to pay tribute. They repeatedly praised him as a kind person who assisted them during hardships and offered reliable work. It warmed my heart. The minister highlighted his deep commitment to his loved ones and his compassionate spirit. I was the sole family he had left. Following the death of his own mother, his grandmother had been the only other significant relative, and she passed 2 years prior. While standing beside the grave as they lowered the coffin, I heard my name called, Rachel. I turned around and went rigid. There stood my mother, roughly 12 feet away, flanked by 4 youngsters and a stranger of a man. The oldest seemed about 18, the youngest around 12. They were all clad in mourning attire as though they fit in. It had been 22 years since I'd laid eyes on her. Time had changed her, hair cut shorter and dyed darker added weight, but unmistakably her. "What are you doing here?" I asked, my words sharp and frigid. "How did you even find out about his death?" A few family members mentioned it. The man was beside her, resting a hand on her shoulder. He was tall, with receding hair and a poorly fitted suit. Likely the lover she escaped with decades ago. The children lingered behind, appearing uneasy. "I can't believe you excluded me from the service," she replied. "After all, he was my husband at one time." I let out a bitter laugh right there at my father's graveside. "Your husband? You abandoned him 22 years ago, abandoned us both." The recollections flooded in. I was only 8. Dad had traveled upstate briefly for work, inspecting potential land. It was meant to be a 3-day trip. The moment his vehicle exited the driveway, Mom began filling suitcases. I recall questioning her destination. I can't share the full story here, but if you want the whole truth, the full video is in the description below. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more.